Hello everyone, this is Annabella here. This is going to be a long intro, but bear with me. I promise this will be good. Well, first, if you don't know about me, I started reading tarot all because I love shipping celebrity couples. Not just a little bit. Sometimes I ship them a lot and I would even dream of them. Anyways, unfortunately, tarot helped me sink a lot of my ships. I haven't had any new ships in a while because the cards never lined up. A few days ago, because I had just done Zhou and Lin Yi's reading last week, I did a random pull for Zhou and Jianci. I'm not sure why, but out of all of her co-stars, I can't get rid of her CP with Jianci. Getting the lovers is so rare for me. Sometimes my cards are so logical and they slap my face so hard. But this couple here, just from a random pull for them, I got the lovers as their relationship and Four of Swords as their current state. As of course, not everything is rainbow and butterflies. To be fair, I may be hopping on a dead ship, but in my personal private readings, I continue to get cards like Ace of Cups and Ten of Cups for his and her feelings. Two of Cups, Six of Cups, and the Lover for their different spreads. Of course, these are accompanied by some very realistic cards as well, but I really think I am on this ship now, y'all. So, in this reading, I will share their most recent energy reading. Of course, be logical. I am here to have fun. Celebrity tarot readings are mainly for entertainment. Let's now check out the current energy reading for Jianci and Zhou. The first card is Two of Swords. As I have just mentioned, the random pull I did for them, I got the Four of Swords for their current relationship state. This Two of Swords is equivalent to that Four of Swords. I believe whatever relationship they have right now, they are not able to talk to each other or even see each other. This card represents a blockage in communication. Also, even with the Four of Swords, their current relationship status is super duper lay low. Honestly, this is mostly where my hesitation to hop on the ship comes from. All of their pretty cards are always attached with cards similar to these Two Swords cards. I do wonder if this is a past romantic relationship and not current, but all of these cards feel very current. Six of Pentacles. In a relationship, this card is actually not a bad card as it represents your partner is willing to support you, be generous with you, and always consider your feelings. Technically, I do feel as though it is tilted more on one side, as in perhaps one person gives more or puts in more effort. But also, it could represent how one party is a bit more famous perhaps, or older and wiser, which is obviously Jianci. I do think there is a bit of an off balance that exists within this relationship, and they will have to continue to work it out, which then could be hard too as they can't see each other a lot. Two of Pentacles. This card kind of sums up the difficulties in this relationship, the ups and the downs that they have to face, trying to juggle their career, and this relationship can be quite difficult. This is also saying, I'm hopping on the ship, but it is so rocky that I could totally fall into the water any moment. For Zhou, I feel like she is still super young. Her career basically just started. She wants to continue to work hard. And with so many competitions, it wouldn't be ideal for her to be in a relationship. For Jianci, he recently got really popular and all eyes are on him. But I also feel like he wants to work hard and be even more stable with his position in the industry for his own future as well. Honestly, you could be watching this and thinking that I am crazy because honestly, the first three cards alone do not indicate a romantic relationship. But the next card is what is holding my sanity together. The Lovers. At this point, I am no longer surprised when getting this card for their reading, because as much as cards like this are super rare for my other celebrity couple reading, every spread for Jianci and Zhou are accompanied by a very clear romantic card. But like this This relationship is accompanied by so many difficulties. Even if they don't label themselves as a couple, I would say they are each other's special someone. This isn't like the love energy that we get while two celebrities are filming a drama together, like mixing real and fake energy. In fact, it looks more like they are avoiding being paired together. There was never any real promotion for Love Me, Love My Voice. So, this card showed up by itself has some real significance. What we need to understand now is how the other cards come into the picture and what role those cards play for these lovers. Knight of Cups. Despite the little communication, the off-balancedness, and the juggle they have to face in life, I do think there is a sense of romanticness here. For this spread, this is the only cup card, and it is the Knight of Cups. As I mentioned before how there could be one person who offers more to the other person, I do think Tan Chin-soo would be the one to do that as he's holding the cups here. Perhaps he takes care of her when he can. One of the definitions I read about the Knight of Cups is that he is a romantic person who cares about you and your feelings. He brings you flowers, takes you on dates, and shows how much he cares. If you're single, then the Knight of Cups sends you a message to not be worried. He's on the way. He is willing to be committed and loyal and will even overlook all the negative things. I think it's fair to make the assumption that this Knight of Cups is Tan Chin-soo in this relationship. See, I am tying all of these cards to the lovers. If the Knight of Cups is paired with another major arcana, I will have different opinions about this energy. So, in conclusion, I think there's something going on in private between Tan Chin-soo and Zhou. But where this relationship goes is still up in the air, as there are too many uncertainties. Still, I treasure my lover cards so much. Let me ship them. If you like Zhou and Tan Chin-soo and want to see some melons, hints, and stuff in random tarot cards, go to my Twitter and view my thread. I'll post the link in the comment section. Remember, since it's a thread, click the view thread link to see all the related posts. I am trying to be logical, so I will only be posting some real logical, truly questionable CP hints. Of course, they're still just hints. We don't know the truth until they tell us. But I really enjoy the fun of shipping CP, and I don't mind sharing this fun. Honestly, I could also be losing my mind, but if I feel like this couple won't go anywhere, I will make sure to let everyone know, like how I have done in the past through my readings. This is probably my yappiest video ever, as I have so many thoughts about this relationship. Honestly, I don't mind if this video lays low, because I do think it's better to keep this relationship for myself, but it's still interesting and I can't help but share. Anyways, remember that tarot is based on energy, and as the interpreter of these energies, I may not be 100% accurate. Please remember to be logical, have an open mind, and keep yourself grounded with the information. If you're interested in buying a reading from me, please check out my description for my contact information or visit my Etsy store, annabellatarot.etsy.com. I also accept payment and donations via PayPal. For pricing, please see my channel's description. Feel free to leave your requests in the comments, but I will prioritize purchase readings and most popular requests that fits my interest. Thank you so much. Please like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. Have a nice day and see you next time.